Have you ever wondered what your dog sees, hears, and feels that you cannot? Dogs are not just our loyal companions. They possess incredible senses that allow them to perceive a world beyond human limitations. What if I told you that your dog might be sensing things that science struggles to explain? From detecting unseen energies to hearing frequencies beyond our perception, dogs may have a deeper spiritual connection to the universe than we ever imagined. In this series, we will uncover 12 remarkable things that dogs can sense but humans cannot. Let's begin with the first 4 mind-blowing abilities. 1. Dogs can see ultraviolet light. While human vision is limited to a small portion of the electromagnetic spectrum, dogs can see ultraviolet UV light. This ability allows them to perceive patterns and details that are invisible to the human eye. Scientists believe this heightened vision helps dogs detect changes in their environment, from subtle markings on surfaces to the chemical traces left by other animals. Imagine walking through a park while you see a plain green field. Your dog might see intricate patterns of scent, residues of past movements, and even indicators of changes in the environment. Some researchers even suggest that this UV sensitivity allows dogs to see auras or energetic fields around living beings. Could this be why dogs sometimes react to seemingly empty spaces? 2. Dogs can hear frequencies beyond human limits. Human ears detect sounds in a range of 20 Hz to 20,000 Hz, but dogs can hear frequencies up to 65,000 Hz. This extraordinary hearing ability enables them to pick up high-pitched noises, ultrasonic frequencies, and even a subtle hum of electrical appliances. Many dog owners have witnessed their pets reacting to something unseen, barking at an empty hallway or tilting their heads as if listening to an invisible whisper. Some believe that dogs can detect spirits or supernatural presences through these heightened auditory senses. Whether it's the sound of distant thunderstorms, the approach of an earthquake, or energies beyond scientific explanation, dogs' ears are attuned to a hidden world we cannot access. 3. Dogs can detect emotional vibrations. Have you ever noticed your dog approaching you when you're sad, offering silent comfort without a word being spoken? Dogs have an uncanny ability to sense human emotions, but their perception goes beyond mere body language. Studies suggest that dogs can pick up on emotional vibrations, the energetic fields that we emit based on our feelings. Some spiritual traditions believe that all living beings radiate an energy field that fluctuates with emotions. Dogs, being highly sensitive creatures, may be attuned to these vibrations. This could explain why dogs instinctively comfort their owners during times of stress, anxiety, or grief. They don't just observe our facial expressions, they feel our emotional states in ways that remain a mystery to science. 4. Dogs sense natural disasters before they happen. Throughout history, countless reports suggest that dogs can predict earthquakes, storms, and other natural disasters long before human instruments detect them. In 373 BC, the ancient Greeks recorded that animals, including dogs, fled the city of Helike just before a catastrophic earthquake struck. How do they do it? Scientists propose that dogs might sense the minute vibrations in the Earth's crust, detect changes in atmospheric pressure, or even perceive electromagnetic shifts before disaster occurs. Some theories go beyond science, suggesting that dogs may have a spiritual connection to nature, allowing them to feel impending changes in ways humans cannot. Many dog owners have shared personal accounts of their pets acting restless or anxious hours before a storm or earthquake. Could this be an evolutionary survival mechanism? Or is it evidence of an unseen intuition that connects dogs to the natural world on a deeper level? From seeing ultraviolet patterns to sensing natural disasters, dogs possess extraordinary abilities that extend beyond human perception. Their world is rich with unseen details, hidden vibrations, and mysterious energies that we are only beginning to understand. Could these heightened senses be proof of a deeper spiritual connection between dogs and the universe? 5. Dogs can detect diseases and illnesses. Dogs have been trained to detect various illnesses, including cancer, diabetes, and even COVID-19. Their powerful sense of smell allows them to identify chemical changes in the human body, sometimes even before medical tests can. Scientific studies have shown that dogs can detect cancer by sniffing a person's breath, urine, or skin. But beyond the scientific explanation, many believe that dogs have a spiritual connection to human health. There are countless stories of dogs persistently sniffing or licking a specific spot on their owner's body, only for doctors to later discover a tumor in that exact location. Could it be that dogs not only sense physical ailments, but also detect energetic imbalances in the body? Many holistic healers believe that illnesses first manifest as disturbances in a person's energy field before becoming physical symptoms. If so, dogs may be perceiving these subtle changes long before they become apparent to humans. 6. Dogs can read human intentions. Have you ever felt like your dog just knows when someone has bad intentions? Dogs have an uncanny ability to sense whether a person is trustworthy or not. Research suggests that dogs can read human micro-expressions, body language, and even slight changes in pheromones to determine someone's true intentions. But what if this ability goes beyond science? Many people believe that dogs can detect a person's energy or aura, sensing whether someone carries positive or negative vibrations. This could explain why dogs sometimes growl at certain individuals while instantly warming up to others, even without prior interaction. In various spiritual traditions, it is believed that animals, especially dogs, can perceive a person's soul. Some cultures even consider dogs to be guardians and protect their owner from negative energies or malevolent spirits. Could it be that when your dog refuses to go near someone, they are sensing something beyond human perception? 7. Dogs can sense death before it happens. There have been numerous documented cases of dogs staying by the side of terminally ill patients in their final moments. Some dogs even begin behaving strangely days or hours before their owner or a loved one passes away, as if they can sense the approaching end. Scientists theorize that dogs may pick up on biochemical changes in a person's body before death. However, some believe there is more to it, that dogs can perceive shifts in the soul's energy as it prepares to transition from the physical world. Many spiritual beliefs suggest that death is accompanied by changes in the energetic field of a person, something that sensitive animals like dogs may be able to detect. Could it be that dogs are not just sensing biological changes, but also witnessing the unseen process of the soul's departure? 8. Dogs can perceive spirits and ghosts. Have you ever seen your dog suddenly stare at an empty corner, bark at nothing, or act cautiously in particular space? Many dog owners report unexplained behaviors that make them wonder if their pets are seeing something beyond human vision. Some paranormal researchers believe that dogs, with their heightened senses, may be able to perceive spirits or ghosts. In many cultures, dogs are considered spiritual protectors, capable of warding off negative entities. Even if you don't believe in ghosts, consider this. Dogs can see in different light spectrums, hear frequencies beyond our range, and detect chemical changes in the air. Could it be that their reactions to nothing are actual responses to subtle environmental changes that we simply cannot perceive? From detecting illnesses and reading human intentions to sensing death and perceiving spirits, dogs continue to amaze us with their incredible abilities. Their perception of the world extends far beyond what human senses can grasp, leading many to believe that dogs are deeply connected to the spiritual realm. 9. Dogs can sense their owners from miles away. Have you ever noticed how your dog seems to know when you're coming home, even if you arrive at unexpected times? Many dog owners report that their pets start acting excited or waiting by the door well before their arrival. Some scientists attribute this to a dog's acute sense of smell and hearing, suggesting they may recognize the sound of their owner's car from a great distance. However, some cases seem to defy logical explanations. There have been reports of dogs sensing their owner's return even when they are traveling from hundreds of miles away, far beyond the range of hearing or smell. Could it be that dogs share an invisible energetic bond with their humans, allowing them to sense their presence on a deeper, more spiritual level? Some researchers in quantum physics even speculate that consciousness itself might be connected beyond space and time, an idea that can help explain this mysterious connection between dogs and their owners. 10. Dogs can predict natural disasters. Throughout history, dogs have exhibited strange behaviors before major natural disasters, such as earthquakes, tsunamis, and storms. Reports from around the world indicate that dogs often become agitated, restless, or try to flee to higher ground in the hours or even days leading up to such events. Scientists believe this could be due to dogs' ability to detect changes in barometric pressure, shifts in the Earth's electromagnetic field, or even vibrations too subtle for humans to feel. But some believe there is something more, an innate connection to nature's rhythms and an ability to perceive disturbances in the energy of the Earth itself. Ancient cultures often viewed animals as messengers of nature, attuned to signs that humans overlook. Could it be that dogs, with their heightened senses, are tapping into an ancient, primal awareness that allows them to foresee disasters before they happen? 11. Dogs and telepathic communication. Many dog owners claim to experience a form of telepathic connection with their pets. Some report that their dog seems to know what they're thinking or feeling even before they say or do anything. Others believe that their dog can communicate with them through unspoken messages or emotions. Scientific studies have explored this phenomenon, with some researchers suggesting that dogs may be highly sensitive to micro-expressions, body language, and hormonal changes in humans. However, others believe that there is a deeper level connection at play, an ability to exchange energy or thoughts without words. This idea aligns with various spiritual teachings that suggest all beings are connected through an unseen energetic network. Could it be that dogs are naturally attuned to this network, allowing them to communicate with us in ways that transcend physical senses? 12. Dogs can predict the future. There are countless stories of dogs exhibiting behaviors that suggest they knew something was about to happen before it did. Some dogs have been reported to wake their owners before an accident occurs, refuse to enter a certain area before a tragedy strikes, or display anxiety right before an unexpected event. Skeptics argue that these instances are coincidences or a result of heightened sensory perception. However, many believe that dogs may have a deeper connection to the flow of time, perhaps perceiving subtle shifts in energy patterns that foreshadow future events. Could it be that dogs, in their natural state of heightened awareness, have access to a form of intuition that allows them glimpses into what is yet to come? While we may never fully understand this phenomenon, one thing is certain: our canine companions continue to surprise us with their mysterious abilities. Conclusion of the series. From seeing and hearing beyond human limits to detecting illnesses, reading intentions, sensing spirits, and even predicting the future, dogs possess an extraordinary range of abilities that defy conventional understanding. Whether explained through science or spirituality, one thing remains clear: dogs are more than just pets. They are intuitive, deeply connected beings with perception far beyond our own. So the next time your dog acts strangely, pauses at an unseen force, or seems to know something before you do pay attention, They just might be sensing something beyond your comprehension. Have you ever experienced a moment when your dog seemed to predict an event or connect with you in an unexplainable way? Share your stories in the comments. If you enjoyed this series, don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more fascinating insights into the spiritual world of animals.